I was introduced to Quinn by my sister Vanessa, who was a part of the Parent Council Committee at Morehouse College in Atlanta. Vanessa was heavily involved with mentoring and acted as a surrogate parent to many of the young men. One of the deans asked Vanessa if she could assist him in finding housing for Quinn during his summer internship in Los Angeles. My sister called me and put in a request. My first thought was, I really didn't want to deal with a college student at the time because I just had gone through a brutal divorce. Well, to make a long story short, Quinn came to Los Angeles and he stayed with me the whole summer. I fell in love with Quinn instantly, and so did my children. He was such an intelligent and polite young man. He was also a positive role model for my son. As I got to know Quinn and as he shared his stories with me, I couldn't do anything other than to take on the role of a second mom. The bond we formed is still standing strong to this day. Quinn.
Thank you. I'm from a small, poor town of 5,000 people in Southwest Georgia, a 70% black town that taught me to be proud of my race and where I come from. It was also a town where I learned the true meaning of resilience, the hard way. I was born to an abusive mother who lived for today and lacked the focus to raise her children. My oldest brother and I were taken from her, and I was placed in foster care from age 2 through 6. One day, a woman I didn't recognize came by and said that she would be coming back to get me. I later learned that that woman was my Aunt Esther, and she would soon be adopting me. This changed my life forever. Esther is a retired teacher who carries resilience in her very bones. She breathed life into me when I needed her the most. From the only mother I'd ever known, I learned the value of education, hard work, and support. She challenged me not to settle for mediocrity and to do my best at any endeavor I pursued. Most of all, she taught me to manage the issues that may take me away from my focus. I've since graduated from high school as a salutatorian, from Morehouse College as top scholar in philosophy, and from the University of Minnesota with a master's degree in public policy. When I moved to Los Angeles in the summer of 2012, for my first summer internship in my career field, I didn't have anywhere to live. I had nothing but what I could stuff in my car. I reached out to a dean at Morehouse who had a very close relationship with Vanessa Howard, Debra Hubbard's sister. Vanessa supported me in getting in touch with Debra. Debra took me in and allowed me to live in her guest bedroom. I saw her when she was in her darkest moments, before she created her brand, and we supported one another. I've since come back to her home several times, ill from jet lag, after trips to Australia, Japan, and China. When I look back on my short 27 years of life, I am baffled by where I've come from and humbled by where I'm still working to get to. I know for a fact that I would not be here had it not been for so many black women, including my dear mother, Esther, and my Los Angeles surrogate mother, Debra. Through meeting Debra and experiencing her brand, I learned that Black Don't Crack is more than just about aging well. It's about standing steadfast under the pressures of racism, poverty, and a general lack of access to basic necessities, while still finding a way to do what needs to be done for ourselves and for our families.